On this week's show, Bear Market Countdown, is crypto dead? And the end of the show. Let's do this. Welcome to episode 21, the last episode of series 2. Well, it's been a ride this year, and overall, I think we did pretty well. There are 7 days left now to the end of the bear market, at least by my calculations, and if you missed how I calculated this, check out my previous video, episode 20, on the days from halving and the impact this has had on previous cycles of Bitcoin, and therefore by extrapolation, the rest of the crypto market. However, a bear market does not signify the start of the next bull run, as there will be around 20 to 50 days of uncertainty to come, with swings in price that would stop the heart of even the most ardent hodler. Let's take a quick look at the micro market before I discuss the future price of Bitcoin. Does it have one? Well, let's have a look. The daily chart with my familiar green support and purple resistance bands shows us what we all know, that there is very little going on right now. Apart from a few forays to the 20k price level, and likewise 2 low drops, that's those green candles with the long tails on them, the price has stayed really boring and static for weeks. In fact, the last 4 weeks, it really hasn't done much at all, with the weekly closing price stuck in somewhat of a rut. But this is about to change. The weekly range, the blue lines, are closing in, and a price squeeze like this can only end in one of 2 ways, a massive drop or a rally upwards. Now, I have talked about a last gasp bear drop for weeks now, and this certainly could be what happens next, as the price pushes up against the middle line, the orange, and gets rejected. But if that happens, will the all-time yearly low be broken at 17,800, or will it hold again? This time I feel it could break, but only time will tell. But is Bitcoin dead? Is this a complete waste of our time, sitting here hoping and waiting for the bears to bugger off and the market begin its next cycle? Well, if we look at the micro price, then it would be easy to write crypto off. After all, the price is down 72% for goodness sake. A 10-year fad that has had its time and is now going to vanish and take everyone's investments with it. But that's a very simple view of the world, so let's look at the bigger picture here. Now, this is where things tend to get very interesting. I'm not even going to talk about Web3 here and the metaverse, but look at advances in mainstream adoption. It would be easy to miss the fact that BlackRock launched a spot Bitcoin private trust and has reported increasing interest in crypto. Google announced it was accepting crypto for cloud services, with Coinbase moving apps from Amazon to Google. And also the Bank of New York launched its Bitcoin and Ethereum custody service. Now hang on, this is huge news, right? But the crypto markets didn't react. And this simply shows the force of the global downturn. But adoption like this, even now in this cold, bleak winter, shows confidence in the market and the whole ecosystem itself. If you are new to crypto, the whole market could feel like you just made a huge mistake. But if, like me, you have been through these cycles before, then keep the faith. Crypto is here to stay. And it's not just me saying this, but there are major indicators that large financial institutions and tech companies also believe this. Bitcoin and crypto are not dead. It's just sleeping, and it's about to wake the hell up. So you be ready for when that happens. I started this project at the beginning of the year, and currently we're about 10% down on our investments. Not too shabby, I have to say, for a bear market that has been going on for far too long. Next week, I am looking at Web3 and Metaverse investments as I shut down my stocks and shares and reinvest into these areas. I will track these in Series 3, and we can see how that all ends together, for better or for worse. So to end this series, I'd like to thank all my subscribers for joining me over the last few months, and here's to the market and the channel doing well as the ice melts in the crypto winter. And as I always say, onward and upward.